I'm Michael Thatcher. I'm the President and CEO of Charity Navigator. And the giving season officially begins on the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. We call that day Giving Tuesday, and the giving season runs from Giving Tuesday all the way to midnight on December 31st. The giving season is vital to the nonprofit sector. Half the donations to nonprofits tend to come in during the giving season. The end of year is a time for reflection. It's also a time where we give gifts to each other. That at this time of year, it's when a lot of donors think about their year-end gifts. And as a donor, it's also a really unique time to kind of get into the spirit of giving and really think about what causes do you care about and where do you want to make a difference in the world. Really thinking about what do I care about? What do I care most about? What are the things that bring me joy or what are the things that make me upset? And so that's how I've started. I take something that's a big part of my life that I care about, and then I make that real for other people. When you think about the giving season, it's not just about giving money. It could be volunteering your time, joining a giving circle, finding other ways of engaging with the nonprofits that you care about. Charity Navigator, it's our busiest time of year. It's where we actually get to do the work that we love doing, which is guiding donors to make smarter choices in the giving that they're doing. Make intelligent giving part of what you do. Nonprofits are counting on your donations at this time of year. It's because they receive 30 to 50% of their annual revenue from the donations that you make at this time of the year. This allows nonprofits to continue to make an impact in the world and really do great things. What's happening right now is that there are less smaller donors that are giving, and there's a decline in the actual money going to the nonprofit sector right now. That has a real impact on nonprofits' abilities to keep doing the things that they're doing. Nonprofits having to reduce services, lay people off. If there's a cause that you care about, keep supporting it. We need the generosity of the American people to keep the nonprofit sector alive and providing the services that many need for their own well-being. The issue that we're facing right now is that nonprofits have lost the trust of the general public. There's been this decline in the number of American households that are actually giving to charities. If we can refine trust in the sector, and Charity Navigator through its ratings and the lists and the services that we provide, we're trying to help you build trust with the nonprofits that you want to support. Charity Navigator provides tools and services that help donors establish trust and connection with the nonprofits and the causes they care about. We have ratings on 235,000 nonprofits. We also create lists of organizations that are focused on specific areas. All these areas are trying to help you reduce the choices to find specific causes that you can donate to or support in some way or another. Make impactful giving easier for all through the Charity Navigator platform. We also have an alert system. The alert system is set up to notify you when inappropriate behavior is going on within an organization. The ratings are really important for nonprofits as a way of differentiating yourself and being discovered. We also look at your impact and your ability to measure your impact. Look at culture and community. Those are your internal equity practices, something that donors really care about. One of the things that often stops people from giving are scams. Often they're lookalikes. They sound like a name that you've heard before, but it's actually not really that organization. One of the best ways that you can avoid a scam is to actually look up the organization and make sure it exists on a platform like Charity Navigator. We have every single nonprofit that is legally registered in the United States on our database. Charity Navigator's Giving Basket is a tool that when you find an organization on the Charity Navigator platform, you can give directly to that charity through our Giving Basket. The Giving Basket was set up to allow you to provide whatever information you want in terms of your personal information. It's kind of nice. I mean, I've been tracking my giving on the Charity Navigator platform now for over a decade, and I see the whole history of that giving, which is a really great way of actually tracking who do I care about, what I've given to them. And when you use the Giving Basket, you're going to get an immediate receipt from the donation you've made, but you'll also have a history of all the giving that you've done on your user profile. you're in a situation where you are really compelled to go do something about it. Either you're in love with something, you're really angry about something, or you want to make sure that someone has access to something that you had as a child or that you didn't have as a child. That's the process that one needs to go through when one's thinking about what are the things that I want to make a gift to so that I make a difference. People are often concerned with overhead as a measure of effectiveness. And I think it's important to note that overhead doesn't tell you anything about the effectiveness of an organization. So I would ask yourself, not where the money was spent, but what has the money achieved? And that's impact. Overhead is just efficiency and where money is directed. Impact is the actual difference that happens in the world through the nonprofit's intervention. Think about your donations. Think about the causes you care about. Give generously. Don't give till it hurts. Give within your limit.